Imagine sitting at your desk, scrolling through your phone, or binge-watching your favorite show, thinking it's just a harmless way to pass the time. But what if I told you that this everyday habit, something millions of us do without thinking, could be quietly harming your body in ways you don't even notice? The truth is, prolonged sitting is more than just a minor inconvenience. It's a hidden health threat that affects your heart, muscles, metabolism, and even your mood. From subtle stiffness in your back and neck to more serious risks like high blood pressure, weight gain, and reduced circulation, the impact of sitting too long can accumulate slowly, often without obvious warning signs. Many of us live a lifestyle where sitting has become the default, commuting in a car, working in an office, gaming, or streaming shows at home. It's so normal that we rarely stop to question it. Yet studies show that even regular exercise can't completely undo the negative effects of hours spent sitting. People are beginning to notice symptoms like chronic fatigue, poor posture, and even unexplained aches, but the deeper risks remain largely hidden. Why does sitting for long periods feel so harmless while secretly affecting our wellness? How does it influence our energy, metabolism, and long-term health? Take Mark, a 35-year-old office worker, who thought he was relatively healthy. He exercised a few times a week and ate well, yet he began noticing persistent lower back pain, occasional brain fog, and a creeping weight gain he couldn't explain. It turns out, his daily 9 to 5 sitting routine was silently triggering changes in his body, reducing blood flow, weakening muscles, and even affecting heart and metabolic health. Mark's story is not unique. Countless people are unknowingly putting their health at risk every day. In this video, we're going to explore why sitting too long is not just a minor lifestyle issue, but a serious health concern that deserves attention. We'll uncover the hidden symptoms, explain what happens to your body over time, and reveal the lifestyle patterns that make this problem worse. By the end, you'll understand why something as simple as sitting could be silently reshaping your wellness and what steps you might need to protect yourself. But here's the big question. If sitting is so common and seemingly unavoidable, how can we truly safeguard our health before it's too late? Most of us don't realize just how much time we spend sitting each day. Between commuting, working at a desk, eating meals, and relaxing in front of screens, it can easily add up to 8, 10, or even 12 hours. The problem is that our bodies weren't designed for this level of inactivity. Sitting for long periods slows down blood circulation, which can lead to stiffness, swelling in the legs, and even a higher risk of blood clots over time. Muscles, especially in the core and legs, start to weaken, which affects posture and makes everyday movements feel more exhausting. Early signs of trouble are often subtle. You might notice tension in your neck and shoulders, lower back discomfort, or that nagging feeling of fatigue even after a full night of sleep. Some people experience brain fog, difficulty focusing, or mood changes, which are all linked to reduced physical activity and poor circulation. Daily habits like checking your phone for hours, sitting through long meetings, or binge-watching shows without breaks can silently worsen these symptoms. Real-life stories reflect how easily this issue can sneak up. Take Sarah, who loved working from home. She didn't think twice about sitting on her couch for hours each day. Over months, she started feeling constant stiffness and lower energy levels, only to realize later that these small, everyday habits were quietly affecting her overall health. The scary part? Many people ignore these early warning signs, assuming it's just stress or normal aging, without realizing the underlying risks growing stronger with each hour spent sitting. For many people, the effects of sitting too long go beyond physical discomfort. They start to affect emotional well-being and daily life. Imagine constantly feeling tired, tense, or restless, yet not understanding why. People like James, a software developer, often describe a creeping sense of lethargy or even anxiety after long hours at his desk. It's easy to blame work stress or lack of sleep, but prolonged sitting itself can disrupt circulation, reduce oxygen flow to the brain, and alter hormone levels, subtly influencing mood and mental clarity. Over time, these small changes can make even simple tasks feel overwhelming. Medical experts warn that sedentary behavior is linked to more serious complications than most people realize. It can increase the risk of high blood pressure, elevated cholesterol, and metabolic problems like insulin resistance. Many assume that regular exercise alone will cancel out the effects of sitting, but studies show that even people who are otherwise active can still experience these health risks if they remain sedentary for long periods each day. This misconception often leads to frustration when symptoms like fatigue, back pain, or unexplained weight gain persist despite a seemingly healthy lifestyle. The lifestyle impact doesn't stop there. Chronic sitting can make everyday movement harder. Stairs feel tougher, walking longer distances feels tiring, and muscles feel weaker. Social and emotional life can also take a hit. Low energy, aches, and tension may reduce motivation to stay active or engage in hobbies. For someone who has experienced this, it can feel like a slow but steady decline, creeping into work performance, relationships, and self-confidence. The challenge is that while the risks are real, they often remain invisible for months or even years, making it easy to overlook until discomfort or medical warnings appear. As the days and months of prolonged sitting add up, the quiet risks can suddenly feel much more urgent. People often ignore the early warning signs: nagging back pain, stiffness, fatigue, or even unexplained weight gain, until something more serious forces them to take notice. For example, circulation problems can worsen over time, leading to swelling in the legs or even dangerous blood clots. Metabolic issues, like elevated blood sugar or cholesterol, can creep in silently, increasing the risk of heart disease and other chronic conditions. These are not distant possibilities. They are real consequences happening to millions of people every day. Some stories are even more alarming. Take David, who spent years working long hours at his desk, barely moving. He ignored minor aches and tension, thinking it was just part of life. One day, he experienced sharp chest discomfort and dizziness, a stark reminder of how sitting too long can trigger serious health events. Experiences like this underline an important truth. What seems like a harmless lifestyle habit can quietly escalate into a major health problem if left unchecked. Even our mental and emotional health is at stake. Chronic inactivity can contribute to brain fog, poor focus, irritability, and low energy, which makes daily life feel heavier and less productive. Many people realize too late that these subtle signs were their body's way of signaling distress. The tension grows when we understand that this isn't just about occasional discomfort. It's a pattern that can affect your heart, metabolism, muscles, mood, and overall wellness in ways that may take years to reverse. The big question looming over all of this is clear. If sitting is so deeply woven into modern life, how do we recognize when it has crossed the line from harmless habit to serious health threat? How can we tell if our bodies are silently struggling, even when we feel fine? That's the moment where most people start paying attention, and it's exactly where we need to pause before exploring the solution. What makes prolonged sitting even more concerning is how sneaky its effects can be. Many people don't realize that the body often gives delayed signals. Symptoms can appear slowly, and by the time they become noticeable, underlying damage may already be underway. For instance, someone might dismiss mild stiffness or fatigue as just part of getting older, never suspecting that reduced circulation and weakened muscles are quietly affecting heart and metabolic health. This delayed diagnosis is a major reason why sedentary lifestyles are sometimes called a silent health crisis. Hidden symptoms make the problem even trickier. Brain fog, irritability, or low energy can feel like stress or lack of sleep, while tension in the neck, shoulders, or lower back is often written off as posture issues. Even minor swelling in the legs or subtle weight gain can go unnoticed, yet they are early warning signs that circulation and metabolism are being compromised. Many people make the common mistake of thinking that short bursts of exercise or weekend workouts can fully counteract hours of sitting. But medical studies show this is often not enough. Unexpected complications can escalate quickly. Prolonged inactivity increases the risk of chronic conditions like type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and even certain forms of musculoskeletal degeneration. In some cases, people are shocked to discover that what they assumed was a harmless habit has been slowly contributing to serious long-term health challenges. It's this combination of hidden symptoms, delayed warning signs, and common misconceptions that make sitting too long such a dangerous lifestyle issue. The stakes are higher than most of us realize. Every hour spent in a chair, without conscious movement or breaks, is not just a small inconvenience. It's a gradual strain on the body that could eventually affect energy levels, emotional well-being, and overall longevity. The real question now becomes, how do you know when your daily sitting routine is crossing the line from harmless habit to genuine health risk? And what might happen if these hidden dangers continue unchecked? After exploring all the hidden dangers and subtle warning signs, the moment of realization hits many people like a wake-up call. Prolonged sitting isn't just a minor lifestyle issue, it's a serious health risk that affects nearly every part of the body. Experts now call it sitting disease, and research shows that even people who exercise regularly are not immune if they spend most of their day seated. The turning point comes when you understand that your body needs constant movement, not just workouts, to maintain healthy circulation, strong muscles, and balanced metabolism. It's not about eliminating sitting entirely, but about recognizing how much it impacts your heart, brain, joints, and overall wellness. One of the most important discoveries is how quickly the body reacts to inactivity. Within just 30 minutes of sitting, metabolism slows, blood flow decreases, and muscles start to weaken. Over time, this contributes to higher risks of insulin resistance, weight gain, chronic back pain, and even mental fatigue. The hidden twist. Many people focus only on long workouts or gym sessions, thinking they are safe from the consequences of sitting. But studies show that regular movement throughout the day, even short breaks to stand or stretch, is far more effective in protecting long-term health than a single exercise session. Another surprising insight is how emotional and mental well-being is tied to movement. Sitting for hours reduces oxygen and nutrient flow to the brain, which can increase stress, brain fog, and low energy levels, often leaving people feeling stuck in a cycle of fatigue and inactivity. The real revelation is that small, intentional adjustments in daily habits can dramatically shift your health trajectory, even before serious symptoms appear. So, while the risks of prolonged sitting are real and serious, there's a powerful truth hidden within this challenge. Awareness is the first step. Understanding the body's response to inactivity gives you the control to change it, and the next part of our video will show exactly how small, mindful actions can protect your health and energy in ways most people never realize. Now that we understand the hidden dangers of sitting too long, it's clear that small changes in daily habits can make a big difference for your health and wellness. Simple actions like standing up every 30 to 60 minutes, stretching your back and legs, or taking short walks throughout the day help improve circulation, strengthen muscles, and boost energy. Even swapping a few minutes of screen time for movement can reduce stiffness, improve posture, and support better metabolism. Paying attention to early warning signs, like fatigue, back or neck tension, or unexplained weight changes, can help you catch potential problems before they escalate. Incorporating movement into your routine doesn't have to be complicated. Desk exercises, standing meetings, or walking breaks during work can gradually reshape your lifestyle while protecting your heart, brain, and overall wellness. The key takeaway is awareness. Understanding how your body reacts to inactivity empowers you to make smarter choices every day. Sitting is a part of modern life, but it doesn't have to control your health. By building small, consistent habits, you can reclaim energy, reduce discomfort, and support long-term well-being. Remember, your body thrives on movement, and even tiny adjustments can create lasting positive change in your health, mood, and lifestyle.